has lived in 6 countries.
Wow.
And then you stirred it up in a bowl, and you put it in the oven and you baked it. What you might get is a Reid Manchester, and I would like to welcome that recipe right to the podium now. Come on up.
Mr. Riddell, thank you so much. First, let me say thank you to the group, to Articulators 6193, I'm still memorizing the number, for such a warm introduction. And I know that this is a very elite group, and it's not just anyone you accept to this group. I appreciate the fact that you let me in. For an icebreaker, the Competence Communicator Manual suggests that you speak about a topic you know really well, yourself. And the group here has been kind enough to share a little bit about yourselves with me in the 3 or 4 visits that I've made here. And unfortunately, I'm not able to share very much about myself with you because my life is really not available free of charge.
Oh.
However, you can read all about me in my upcoming biography, which is being written by J.K. Rowling and will be out on Christmas shelves. 10% of all profits are going to a very valuable cause, and that is my Tahitian vacation fund. What I can provide you at no cost is a snippet of my life, an hour perhaps. A full day would cost about $59.95, so I'll give you an hour. It's 6 a.m. And normal people, some of you might be included in that group, are sleeping, nestled all snug in their beds, visions of sugar plums dancing in your heads. But not Reid. No, Reid is completely awake by 6 a.m. A mind filled with the thoughts of the 4,000 things he hasn't accomplished since his birth into this world. You would say Reid perhaps has an appetence for accomplishment. So as I'm waking, I'm thinking, the dishes are dirty. No one's going to do them unless you get up and do them. You better get up. I haven't learned to speak Hindi yet. I should get up. North Korea is still communist. I should get up. There are children starving in Africa. I should get up. No one has walked on the moon for 30 years. I should get up. Poor Reid doesn't seem to realize that it doesn't matter if he sleeps until 10 a.m. or doesn't sleep at all and is part of the MK Ultra program. He will never accomplish all of these things. But nonetheless, I get up each morning and put on my red cape and my little red boots, and I fly off to begin a day of accomplishments. But the first order of business for any superhero is to get your head straight. You don't go off and try and affect change in the world without first coming to grips with what your values are, what you're trying to accomplish. So I go for a morning walk with God. And a morning walk has been proven to have a number of physical benefits. It loosens up the joints on an aging person such as myself. It also has been proven to release endorphins and improve mood throughout the day. Now I seriously doubt that God benefits in the same way that I do from these nice walks, but he's a good God and he comes along anyway. And God and I begin with a conversation of thanks. And feel free to join me if you like. Father God, thank you for everything that you provided, for Toastmasters, for the good things you put in my life, for the hard times. Thank you for the guy in 5G with the really loud muffler. Protect him from anvils, car crushing machines, locusts. Father, thank you for the company cafeteria, which allows me to save money, and the bland food also allows me to avoid heartburn. Father, thank you for our dedicated and honest politicians, all three. Once we've covered the thanks, it's time to move on to prayers of desires. For as it is written, he who asks shall receive. So I start. Father, send me a good woman. I've been lonely these 39 years. And you don't need to take a whole rib, Father, just a pinky or an earlobe. I'm not asking for much. A woman with a good sense of humor, good values, a Harvard education, background as a swimsuit model. Now that prayer time is pretty much over once I've reached that request. And God and I are hopefully seeing eye to eye. It's time to break bread. Except that bread is made of carbs, and carbs are made by the devil.
Oh.
So, no bread. Well, but how about some eggs? But eggs, yolks, no, yolks are bad for you. They've got cholesterol. You shouldn't eat the eggs. No, we're not going to have eggs. Who wants to eat eggs without the yolks? How about a nice glass of Florida orange juice? Yeah, that'd be good. Live in Florida, should drink Florida orange juice. But I just read an article that says orange juice is full of sugar, and sugar will kill you. No, no orange juice. How about a nice bowl of oat bran with some low-fat milk? Sounds all right, but wait, I really don't want to have to use the bathroom at work. That's gross. So no oat bran. No. How about a glass of water? But not tap water, because tap water is full of chlorine, and chlorine kills the intestinal flora and fauna of my ecosystem. By now it's about 7 a.m., and as you can imagine in the last hour, extrapolate, if you will, the process of choosing the right underwear, where to park the car, 8 hours at an office that's run by 12 committees. My fellow articulators, I would propose to you that I've provided you as much as I can into the insights of my day. I'll end with saying thank you. I'll be taking early orders for my book. Have a great day.